Hi, it's Michael Schnitzer. Today we're going to look at finished outdoor terrace spaces. This particular scenario, we're all the way up in a finished attic. We see this space being purchased quite often, especially in infill communities where outdoor yard space is at a premium. That doesn't mean other people don't purchase it, but when outdoor yard space is at a premium, a lot of people are looking for ways to get outdoor living within the footprint of the house. So here are just a couple things to point out. One is we obviously need, within the height of the roof, we need to be able to get in a 6 foot 8 inch door. So sometimes we have to raise the pitch of the roof itself to accommodate the door. The other thing to take note of is the terrace space will always be lower than the interior space, i.e. the finished attic. So in this situation, what we do is we frame up the outdoor terrace so that the subfloor actually is just literally flat. Then on top of that, we put in a pre-tapered slope, and that's using a Duratec type of material. It's just called a pre-taper. So that gives us consistent pitch off the terrace, and that's significantly better than having the framers have to saw cut the top of a floor joist to create that pitch. The material on the outside is called Duratec. It's an outdoor monolithic covering. It comes in, prototypically it comes in, it's either 6 foot or 8 foot sections. It can be rolled out. It's completely water resistant. It comes in different colors. Typically the thickness that we use is a 60 mil thickness. And some other things to point out is obviously the water is going to sheet flow off the terrace. For life safety purposes, obviously you would need a rail. In this scenario, this is a vinyl rail. And one thing to note for life safety, where you see these Null posts here, so that Null post is, there's a structural member that's coming up from the floor. Consider it almost like a 4x4 post, and it's sandwiched into the floor system for rigidity. The Null post then slides, almost like sleeves over top of it, and it gets secured. So those posts are completely structural from a perspective of lateral force. The lateral force is the force in a perpendicular direction against the rail. So this is showing a vinyl rail. Sometimes we'll use, Duratec makes something called a dura rail. The pickets are a little bit smaller and the Null posts are more round. So there's more than one way to accomplish the rail system. The other thing, just to point out, prototypically, what you'll have is you'll have the siding going along the sides of the terrace. You may be able to see it in the picture. In this particular scenario, the roof line theoretically would just keep coming down like this. So in this model, what they did is they built a flat wall. Typically the way we do it is we will just allow that roof line to come down, and so what we do is we turn the rail and run the rail back until we meet the life safety code. Last but not least, all of our terraces would have exterior GFIs and would have a coach light just outside the door.